Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a collection video and it's going to be of my belts and chokers. So if you like these types of collection videos, I have done quite a few already. I've done a bag collection more recently, shoe collection, wardrobe tour. I feel like I've done some more collections. I'm going to do a makeup collection maybe after this. So definitely lots of collection videos. So if you like those types of videos, please consider subscribing and I will get into this video. Also, let me know if you would like a updated shoe collection video, because I'm thinking about it. It's just I have quite a lot of shoes to get out. So if you would like that video, please let me know in the comments down below. I will get into this video. So I think someone left a comment, I don't remember who it was, saying that I could do like a choker and a bag collection, which I felt like was such, did I say bag? Choker and belt collection, which I felt like was such a good idea because I do have quite a lot and I didn't realise how much I did actually have. So when I took out everything to take the thumbnail photo, because I always take those before I do the video, this is the belts. So I didn't think, I mean, I knew this was kind of full, but looking at it like on the thumbnail, I'm just like, yeah, that's quite a lot. And when I took out my chokers, I ended up with all this. So yeah, I'm not sure how long this video will be. So I will go through the chokers, I think, first. And I do keep all my chokers in this spooky box bag, and it's actually like a crafting bag because it says witch crafting on the front of it. Oh, I think this was in the spooky stationery box, I think, and it was like one of my favorite ones, but I love the lining in it and I didn't want to get it dirty, especially as it is like black on white. So I thought I'd use this for all my chokers, so that's what I keep them in. And for someone who wears like pretty much the same choker every day, there's quite a lot. So some of them I wear and some of them I've got but I haven't actually worn yet, so I guess we'll go through that. So I'll start with the one I'm wearing. This is from a company called Aeon Leather. I have done a collective haul where I featured Aeon Leather in, so I will link that in the eye if you want to go and watch that one after this. But this is a real leather choker. I'm not too fussy when it comes to chokers if they're real leather or fake leather. I am fussy on shoes generally, but they are a really good company. I've bought from them before. You'll see the other choker that I have in here that is from them as well. But I love the spikes on them. They're super sharp and it just looks like an extreme choker, which is what I like. And I love the O-rings on it. So this one does actually have 4 blunt spikes here and then 2 of the inch long, like really pointy ones. And then I did ask for like 2 of these O-rings because I just like the look of it. As I do have quite a few other ones with the 2. I just think it looks nicer and it's kind of like a fashiony look. I do really like that, and I feel like it instantly like goths up outfits. For example, this dress could easily be styled very differently, but as soon as you put like a big bold choker with it, it instantly looks gothic. So yeah, I really like this one, especially if I'm wearing something a bit plainer or that doesn't already look gothic when you put it on, if that makes sense. So really like this one, and this company will also custom make them to your neck size, which I think is really cool as well. So this is the first one that I have from Aeon Leather. I do generally wear this one quite a lot because again it just instantly goths up an outfit. So this is the first one I have. While I'm talking about them, I'll go on to the second one that I have from them and the last one. And this was actually the first one I bought from them, and it's purple and it's got all of these like blunt studs. I'm calling them blunt. I don't know what the name of them is. But they look like this and they're not like pointy at all, but it's got 4 of them down here and then 4 on the other side, and then it's got this really cool heart charm in the middle. And again, it does buckle up just like this one does, but this one I find is a little bit tighter than I would like it to have. Like this one I feel like fits perfectly, but I think it's because this is quite heavy, so it pulls down on it a little bit, so it's not like right on my neck. So I think that's why this one is a bit more comfortable. This one is still really nice, but I tend to find that the purple on this clashes with all of my purple outfits. Like, it's never the right shade of purple, so I always end up having to wear a black one. But I have worn this before. It looks really nice with plain black jumpers. Again, instantly goths up an outfit. Again, it's from Aeon Leather, this company, and this one is a real leather. They also do white leather, red leather, brown leather, like quite a lot of options. And just like this one, I did ask for this to be like custom made, so they do have that as well. So I really recommend this company, and their products are super high quality, but obviously if you are vegan, that's not going to be for you. So yeah, those are the two I have from Aeon Leather. The next one I'll go on to is probably one of the ones I've had for maybe the longest actually, and it's this one. And this is my second one of these that I've had. So this is actually from Claire's Accessories. And I know some of their stuff can look quite childish, but when I saw this, I thought it looked really cool. It just looks really cool with like jumpers and like things that have a bit of a lower neckline, because the chain sits in there perfectly. I do find that it doesn't always look great with necklaces because the chain does cross across the other necklace chain, if that makes sense. So I don't tend to reach for this one as much as my other ones, and that's obviously the main reason, because I love wearing as much jewellery as I can. So yeah, but I still really like this one. The first one I had of this, I believe I wore on holiday, and I wore it on sun cream, so it rusted. But I did actually buy a backup of this one at the time because I really liked it. This one actually has these studs, like round studs rather than spikes. So it's got round studs there, one like small spike but it's not sharp, and then 3 more studs, and then a spike, and then 2 more, and then again it has this chain. So this is the next one in my collection. I'll go on to the ones from eBay now. So when I was first looking at them, like before I got this one, I found some like cheaper ones on eBay, so I decided to get them. But I mean, one of them I wear all the time, and you'll have seen it in every single video, and I've got comments saying, why don't you ever wear a different one? Like, okay, I didn't know that would offend you. So I'll go through those. So the first one is actually this one, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this. I featured it in one of my outfit of the days for the rose look because I thought the spikes went well with it, but honestly I just don't really like it. It's got like a square buckle here, and then it's just basically like a row of blunt studs, but the band is quite thick. Like even this one, yeah, this one's just quite a lot thicker, not thicker, like wider, and I just don't really like that look of it. I'm not really a fan. So it does just kind of look like that when you wear it. It's kind of like the typical like goth choker, so I keep it in case I will wear it, and I mean it doesn't really take up much room. So that is in my collection, but it's not one I've ever worn really, or one I plan to wear. So it's there, and that goes for this one as well. So I bought this one off of eBay too, and it's basically just like one of those really simple ones where it's just like a band and then it's got this O-ring at the front. Again, I like to have it in my collection if I really want something different, or if maybe I want to wear a necklace and it doesn't go with like this big hanging part down here. But again, it's not one I've ever reached for really. When I've got this one and the other one, I just prefer those over this one. So I haven't really worn it, but it is in my collection again. And then moving on to this one now, which is the one I wear pretty much daily. Not at the moment because we're in the house. I literally pair this with all my outfits. I really love how simplistic it looks, but it's also really gothy as well. Like it instantly goths up an outfit, just like this one. It's kind of like a more toned down version of this. Like these are thinner, and there's no spikes across there. This one is a lot, like the metal is really high quality, whereas this one isn't. I mean, it's still good quality for like £3. So yeah, I wear this one constantly. This one does up with these like poppers, which I actually prefer than like the buckles, although I've got used to this one now, so it doesn't really, I don't really think of it. But I do really like the style of this. As you can see, there are some quality issues with wear. Yeah, so hopefully you can see that like tear in it. So this is made of a fake leather, and I wear it literally every day. So especially if you wear like body sprays and everything, the wear of this just isn't great. So I think this is my third one I've gone through just because of that and the fact that I wear it so much. And then I have a brand new one here. I literally always have a backup of this choker because I wear it so much. And this one is all clean and nice, and again it's just exactly the same as the other one, but it's just brand new. I do get these from eBay. You can also get them from Amazon. So I will link what I can find in the description box below. I will leave links to the Aeon Leather ones. The Claire's ones you won't be able to find, but I'll link the eBay ones and also these ones. And these are definitely my most worn chokers. They go with literally every outfit ever. So yeah, these are the next ones in my collection. And the last one now is a one from Spooky Box. So they did the Lady Dracula box, and honestly I wasn't really a fan of that box. I'm glad I didn't really get it. But one thing I really wanted was the choker in it, and it was actually this one. And although this doesn't go with many outfits because it can almost look a bit young like because of the bat wings here, I think around Halloween with Halloween dresses, and I also have a pink jumper with bats all over it, and this will look so good with that. So this is what it looks like. Again, it is fake leather. It's got these really cute bat wings that come away from the band, and then it does also have this single O-ring here, and then again it's got like these popper things, which is my favorite. Yeah, so that's what that one looks like. It is from Spooky Box. I bought mine off of Depop because it's cheaper. But I will leave links to this one if you are after it. Honestly, the band is quite flimsy compared to like the eBay one. I just feel like this is a lot more flimsier than this one, but the actual wings feel really nice and the metal does feel really good quality as well. It's just the band that's a bit flimsy. But yeah, so this is the last one in my collection. So you'll notice all of these are kind of fake leather chokers. I do have a few velvet chokers, but honestly I just don't tend to wear them anymore. I do have a few with like death head moths on and pumpkins, but yeah, I don't really wear those anymore. So I just keep all of like the metal ones in this bag, and I think I've gone through the velvet chokers more in my jewellery collection video. So if you want to go and watch that one and see like my entire jewellery collection, which is quite big, I'll leave it in the cards if you want to go and watch that one after. But yeah, so that's my choker collection. And now I will go on to my belt collection. I do keep all my belts in this container that I bought from IKEA, I think. It's just kind of the easier way to store them. Again, some I wear more than others, a few I haven't worn at all. So hopefully I can get them all back in this container. So the first one I have at the bottom is one I bought from Primark, and Primark had like this month where they did such amazing like waist belts, and I bought this one because it looks almost like corset like. It does look like this, but it is quite a thick band, which is why I don't choose to wear it as much, because it's not very comfortable, honestly. I mean, it looks great, but it's not too comfortable. And that's what the front of it looks like. It's kind of got these eyelets that allow it to fold. Obviously it is fake leather, and then it has this elastic here, again with poppers. So quite simplistic. I've worn this before. I've worn it to London, but I just tend to find it not to be the most comfortable one, which is why it's at the bottom. The next one I have is from Hell Bunny, I believe, and it's one of these like rockabilly style belts. And I actually have this one because I have a black anchor dress, and I thought this would look really cool as a contrast, but turns out I just wear the black one anyway. So I don't tend to use this as much, and I only really wear this in the summer. Now that I'm looking at it, it does actually look a bit discoloured, which isn't great. I'm not sure if you can see that. No, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it does almost look brown in some parts where it's supposed to be like bright white. But it does just like have this, I don't know what you'd call that. You like put the hoops on the circles, and then like once it's around your waist it pulls and then it doesn't open. That's the second one in my collection. Again, not really one I tend to wear too often. My throat's dying a little bit. I've already filmed an outfit of the day video, 2 small business videos, and also a collaboration video. I was planning on filming one after, but that might be a bit too much. Okay, so moving on, I have this one. This one has seen better days, and this is one I got from Primark a while ago, but this is just like a standard one you'd wear with jeans, and I just wear this with my work jeans, literally just as a belt. All the other belts I have are like for fashion, and this is actually one I use as like a proper belt to actually hold the jeans up. But this one just has blunt studs. I've had this for years. To be honest, it's done well considering. I know it's a bit like not great there, but I've probably had this for 5 or 6 years. So I think it's done well considering it was only a few pounds. I will leave links to all the ones you can still find in the description box below if you're interested. So far, I think the only one I can link is the white Hell Bunny one, but I will see what I can find. Okay, so moving on, I got this one, and this is one from Topshop. So this one was actually in the sale, and I really liked the material because it is like a shiny PVC material. So I'll start at the buckle end. So I thought the ornate buckle was really cool, although it does kind of give a more like cowgirl style rather than the like aesthetic I'm going for. But I really liked how it has stars, and then it has these like kind of studs that are slightly pointy, and then that pattern just continues all the way round, and then it does also have a piece of like ornate metal on the end of it. I thought this one was really pretty. Again, I got this about 2 years ago. I have worn this with velvet skirts, which looks really pretty. The only problem I have with it is once I put it through the loop and everything, because this metal's really heavy, it just pulls down, which just, instead of being like this around the skirt, it ends up looking like that, which just isn't really what I want. I'd say that's the reason why I don't really pick this one as much, but I still really like it, and this is one I could easily wear with jeans as well, even though I never wear jeans. But I could wear this one with jeans. Moving on to two from Shein. I have this one, which I don't think I've worn. This one has a snake buckle, which is just so cool. And it was only like, I think £2 or £3. So really good deal. Obviously it's fake leather. It has quite a thick band, but this is more of a waist belt. So you'd kind of wear it like this around like a skirt or a dress. This would look really cool with this smock dress I'm wearing. It's just the fact that I have other belts that I prefer over this one, but I do really like the look of it, and I love the snake. I do really like it, I just don't wear it. So there's this one. As I said, that one's from Shein, and this one I have actually worn quite a few times, and again this one is also from Shein, and it's got these really cute O-rings all like down the belt. So starting at this end, has just like a standard buckle. My camera does not want to focus today. There we go. So standard buckle, and then as it goes down, that's just like a hairband I put on it. It's got all these O-rings, but there's pieces of material going through them, which just looks really cool. And then it does like just continue all the way through, and then it's got the end part to it. So this one again looks really cool with dresses. You could wear this with jeans, so you could have like this bit at the front and then have this pattern like along the back of the jeans and the side. But what I tend to do is I tend to do it up quite tight and wear it as a waist belt. So I usually wear this with velvet skirts, and this just sits across the waistband and just gives like a bit of added detail. It also looks nice around the Killstar lace skirt and also the velvet one I have. So I do wear this one, really like it. Again, it was only a few pounds from Shein, and I have actually ordered a new belt from Shein. I was gonna wait to film this video after, but I wasn't sure how long it would take. It's kind of a trendy one. It's got like a heart buckle on it as the main buckle, and then it also has like a drop down heart in silver, and I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about because they're like super trendy, and I felt like that would look so cute with all my smock dresses. And also I ordered a new dress from Disturbia, and I felt like that would look good with that one as well. And then I've got quite a few left still. This is one I've had for years. I definitely won't be able to link this one. This one I bought from BHS. Does anyone remember BHS? We used to have like a huge one in town before obviously the company shut down. But I bought this one when I did like a play when I was, I think, 15 or even younger. and I'm surprised this belt still fits me, to be honest. But I did buy this with the t-shirt. It came with a grey t-shirt. Obviously the t-shirt doesn't fit me now, but this is literally one of my favourite belts. I love the look of it. It's got this really shiny material, and then it does up again with one of these like clasp things. This is the one I end up wearing around all my like rockabilly halter neck dresses, just to pull in the waist. It's simple, but it's just literally one of my favourites. So definitely one of my most worn, and probably, apart from that other studded belt, one of the oldest ones I have. So I really like this one. The next one I have is a Primark one. Again, this one has had a lot of use, and again, it was in that phase where they had loads and loads of corset belts. This one I bought for £1. So definitely a good deal. It is a velvet material, and it does also have this like corset tie up at the front here. Again, it's got elastic just like the other one, and does do up with poppers. I've worn this one quite a lot with outfits. It also looks good with velvet skirts that are patterned with like a plain top, just to kind of pull the look together. So yeah, really like this one as well. And I now have 3 left. This video is going to be so long. This one is again one of my most worn ones, and it's from Spooky Box. So again, this came in a box that I didn't buy. I did buy this separately on Depop, and I think this belt is £25 or £30 on the website. So if you can find it on Depop, I definitely get it there. But I love this belt. I wear it so much. I wore it in my styling a smock dress video that I did recently, which I'll link in the eye if you want to go and watch that one. But I love the detail on this. So it's very ornate and says witch across the front, and again it is subtle, so it does almost look like just an ornate belt. And then it's got this stretchy elastic, and then this kind of clasp. So the idea is you hook it under there and then it stays, and I've worn this a lot and it's never really come undone. So really love the look of this, and just gives an extra piece of detail to an outfit. The second to last one is the one I'm wearing on this dress. So this is one from Asos that I did a whole video on. As you can see, it's a very chunky kind of grungy belt. It does have this square buckle, a circle like O-ring, a chain here, and then a tiny ring here. And on the other side, it also has this mini circle. So I did get this one from Asos, and I will be able to link that, I believe, because I think it's still on their site. It's one of my most recent ones, I think this is the most recent one I've got. Yeah, and I just love it, and I wear it all the time. So I really like this one. I think other companies are doing one similar. I've seen one on Shein that's quite similar to this one. So they're quite easy to find, but yeah, really like this one, and it's great for grungier outfits. And then the last one, I'm like running out of breath, is this one. And again, I did haul this one last year in a collective haul, and this is a belt from Boohoo, and I think this is the only thing I've ordered from Boohoo. I've also featured it in outfit of the days in the summer. So this is the belt, and it's such a cool belt. I nearly wore it today, but I went for the grungier one. And it's got poppers on this side. Then it goes onto this pattern, which is like chain and then an O-ring, and then more chain and an O-ring, and then that again, and then again more poppers. So when it does up, you've kind of got the front O-ring with the chain, and then these two at the side. So it gives a really nice flattering effect. I know Boohoo still does this belt, and again, kind of a trendy festival belt. So there are quite a lot around that look quite similar to this, but I really like this, especially on maxi dresses. It just looks amazing, and even smock dresses. So really recommend this one. This one isn't as good of a quality as the one I'm wearing right now. I feel like the O-rings haven't been joined the best, but I've had no issues with it. And I think this one was around £10, and the one I'm wearing was 12, I think. That was quite a long video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that's helpful if you're looking for chokers or I keep saying bags. If you're looking for chokers or belts, let me know what your favourite choker was and what your favourite belt was in the description box below. in the comments in the comments below, and also if you recommend any other companies that sell like alternative belts or chokers. So like this video if you did enjoy it. Remember to press the notification bell if you want to be notified when I do upload, and also subscribe if you would like to see my channel in your subscription feed. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.